Hello, this is Thomas again. I'm coming at you. It's like 6:45 p.m. here in Phoenix. Temperature is about 100 degrees right now. Come out here to check on the bees. Excuse me for just a second. And these bees are bearding quite a bit. There's a big clump of them on the side. I don't know if you can see it. You see them right there on the side. There's a whole bunch of them there. Pretty hot, I guess. Well, when I set this box up, I waxed the inside. It's sealed pretty good, and the only ventilation they got is that front entrance. So after this video, I'm gonna get the ladder, get up there, pop open the box, and give them more ventilation in the back, and see if that helps them here. I didn't realize it till today that I need to open it up. But they're bearding and bringing a lot of pollen. They're fanning earlier. They're probably still fanning right now, trying to keep it cool in there. But they moved in. They say a good box. They move into them, and they chose this spot, so they did move in. Over here at the syrup feeder, they're still taking it pretty good. Earlier today, I got home from work, and there's a couple of bees. I had this pollen powder out here, and a couple of bees drowning in the powder, so I opened it up and moved it and see if they're taking it. They're not taking that pollen powder at all. They don't like it. Guess not. But I'm giving you an update on the cooling system over here. Let's see what we got going on. This hive right here, the humidity is 22.3. The temperature inside the box is 35.8. I opened them up earlier to make sure the Peltier coolers are cooling, and they are cooling. The fans are running, everything's working right. But over here on the other hive, they are bearding still. The temperature inside the hive is 33.7 Celsius, which is about 90 degrees, 91 degrees inside the hive. Humidity is 33.3, 33.4. It's bouncing up and down a little bit. But I wanted to talk about ventilation. The people back east that have a lot of bees, they talk about varroa mites, hive beetles, and wax moth. Well, about a month ago, right here on the bottom, I put them some pollen patties to feed them, and they're tearing all the paper out and bringing it, and they sat right there in the front. And I said, oh, I'm gonna clean this off. Well, when I cleaned it off, there was a wax moth, I believe, that made a cocoon in the paper that was right there in the front of the hive. As soon as I tore it open, there was a big old worm about an inch long. It was huge. And I seen them also carry out some larvae. I didn't think it was theirs, but the bee carried it out and flew off with it and dropped it somewhere. But on the ventilation side of this, I was concerned about having it open for ventilation. Is why I built these boxes in the first place. Because if you got an opening, I hear that the wax moth will find a way in, and they got no way to guard it. That's why I thought about coming up with this idea of cooling them down and having one entrance for them to come in and they can guard the place. If you got big old holes in ventilation, wax moth's going to get in there, hive beetles, varroa mite. I don't know if we have a problem here in Phoenix, Arizona, but I'm not going to worry about swarms leaving. They say the better off the bees are, they swarm on their own. They keep the varroa mite down. I don't know about hive beetles, but wax moth was the one that was really concerning me, because they'll destroy your wax foundations. They eat through it and tear everything up. So that was one reason why I built these cooling boxes, to make sure that I didn't have any gaping holes for wax moth to get in there, because we do have a lot of moth around here, but I don't know what kind of moths get into the hives and start building their nests and larvae to do their destruction. But it's pretty bad, I hear. I've seen some videos on it. But that was one reason why I built these boxes, to make sure I didn't have to deal with that. Keep it sealed, and they only protect the entrance and everything's screened up. So that was one reason why I decided to build these cooling boxes, so I didn't have to have a lot of ventilation, and I just do it this other way. And on another short note, probably think that these AC or this solar panels are like kind of overkill, and the batteries are overkill. I can just run extension cord and step down the amperage to cool the hives, because the Peltier cooler only runs on 72 watts, I believe, and all the other fans and everything is, the wattage is so small. I think everything total is probably 90 watts total. So I could probably step it down, but I'm moving up to the White Mountains up here in northeastern Arizona, and I was gonna homestead. I'm retiring in about 7 years, and I was just trying to see how all of this solar stuff will work and what can I run. That was the reason why I had it like this, but I think I'm just gonna run extension cord, step it down, and keep a constant temperature. Electric's really cheap here. My whole electric bill is probably $200 a month, if that, for a 900 square foot house. But yeah, that was the reason why I built these boxes, to make sure that they would be cool in this heat. It does get hot. It's 100 degrees here right now, or right around 100 degrees. I'm looking at the box, and the temperature again is 33.8, so they're below 95 degrees Fahrenheit. The humidity in this box is 35, and on this one it's 23.2, and the temperature inside there is 35.8. This one never seems to be cooling as well as the other one. Maybe more bees are cooling, helping it cool. But I opened them up. Both the Peltier coolers are doing what they're supposed to do. It shut off earlier because of the battery situation, charging system. But I got it working again, and it's working properly this time. I'll come back out and check it just before I go to bed again. It is working really well right now. It's 33.7 inside the hive. But yeah, ventilation. You got to worry about opening holes for other varmints to get in there. You don't want all those wax moths. If they're here, I don't know. And the hive beetles, I haven't seen any. And varroa mite, I haven't seen any, but I'll let them swarm and do what they do naturally. But this is my video for tonight. I'll give you an update, let you know how it goes. On tomorrow's video, I'll come back out later. But that was just an update for tonight. We'll talk to you guys again tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye. Thomas signing off. The Unorthodox Beekeeper.